Blossom, Season 1, Episode 19, The Lost Name. Previously on the story of Blossom. Blossom, living as Floor, felt that something was wrong after a mysterious stranger warned her that she and her daughters were not safe. Meanwhile, Luca and Camellia realized that Blossom might have been pregnant when she disappeared, but the idea of her having 3 children left them full of doubts. Now they are returning to the village, unaware that danger is already closing in on them. Outside the village early in the morning, the fog clings to the jungle, enveloping the trees in a thick veil as Blossom stops at the edge of the village. Her eyes scan the foliage, her breath held. "You're not safe here," the stranger had told her. The crack of a branch makes her turn suddenly. There he is again, his face in shadows beneath the hood. "Who are you?" Her voice is firm, but her pulse races. The man doesn't answer immediately, just watches her with what seems like sadness. "I've been watching over you for years," he says. "Why?" Blossom asks. He lowers the hood slightly, revealing a scar on his cheek. "Because you don't remember who you are. But I do." Her stomach churns. "What do you mean?" "Think about the plane, the noise, the fear, the impact." A sharp pain cuts through her mind. A roaring engine, muffled screams, a hard thud. She staggers, hands clutching her head. "No, I don't remember." The stranger holds her by the arms, his grip firm but gentle. "But you will. Soon." Meanwhile, an old truck rumbles along a dusty path. In the back, Luca and Camellia ride in silence, their thoughts consumed by the same doubt. "If she was pregnant when she disappeared," Camellia murmurs. Luca finishes the sentence. "Then those children could be hers." Camellia crosses her arms, her gaze thoughts consumed by the same doubt. "If she was pregnant when she disappeared," Camellia murmurs. Luca finishes the sentence. "Then those children could be hers." Camellia crosses her arms, her gaze lost on the road. "But 3?" Luca doesn't answer. It's too much. It's impossible. But the possibility has taken root in his mind. They look at each other, and without saying a word, they know. They can't leave without answers. Later that night, in the cabin, the light of a lantern flickers against the walls of the small cabin. Blossom sits on the floor, her thumb rubbing the bracelet on her wrist as her daughters sleep beside her. She goes over the words of the stranger in her mind. "I've been watching over you for years. Think about the plane." Blossom shuts her eyes tightly, trying to force the memories to come. Nothing, only a hopeless emptiness. A tear slides down her cheek. Outside the village, that same night, the stranger remains in the shadows, watching, his gaze fixed on Blossom's cabin. The moonlight illuminates his face, marked by guilt and determination. "You'll remember soon," he whispers, his voice heavy with hope and pain. Luca and Camellia arrive in the village, but it's too late. 2 of Blossom's daughters have been kidnapped, triggering the memories she's been searching for. With the help of the stranger, Blossom sets out to find her daughters. Along the way, she regains everything she lost: her past, her name, and her purpose. The moment has come. Don't miss Blossom, Season 1, Episode 20, The Awakening.